Hello, hello. Welcome to my crafty corner. Um, Today we are using scraps entirely. I have already found the pieces I need and I want, but this is one of my scrap boxes. Well, I say one of, I have two, so it's not too bad. But these two projects made a really nice dent. It was full. So I'm going to make a journal, and it may seem like something that you've seen 1,000 times before, and maybe you have, but at the end I'll show you how or why this is so great. It's awesome. It's brilliant. I followed a video, one of Natasha from Treasure Books videos. This is one she made, and if I remember, I'll link her video so you can see how she made it. But it's more or less basically the same. So of course you can use scraps, you can use just um, regular copy paper or whatever you want. The size doesn't matter. I mean, this is probably almost A5. I haven't done any measurements at all because it just doesn't matter. And I have what 6 signatures here. The amount of signatures doesn't matter. The amount of papers inside each signature doesn't matter. I have 6 pages in each, but you can have 2 in one and 6 in another and 5 in the third, and whatever you feel like. Again, it's not important. It'll all come together in the end. I've done a mix of 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I've used staples for some of the signatures as well. So I have these 2 left to put together, and I think I will do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch in this one. Like that. 1, 2, and 3. I'll just leave that there so we have a bit of, it'll hold together. I'm starting from the inside. Doesn't matter, you can start from the outside. Whatever you feel is best. Going in and going out. And of course going inside again. I've got the thread on that side, so I need it on the other side. Like that. And if you are new to this, when I measure the thread, it's 3 times the height of the book. That makes sure you have enough. and a couple of knots. As tight as possible, but not too tight. You don't want to rip the paper, of course. You can keep them, these, as some kind of a bookmark. I don't want to this time. That was one. And just to show you that you can use staples. See, just make sure that you got the papers where you want them. We will do that. And again, I'll put 3 on this because it's not very big, so 3 is more than enough. Doesn't have to be very accurate, as long as you, of course, get it in the middle. And turn it over. I'm using my folder for a bone folder, but this is plastic, so but it's working the same way. Make sure they are nice and snug. And the last one. Doing it with staple is very easy and quick. Like that. Only thing I don't like is that they can be a bit sharp, so I always put some washi tape on over these. Like that. And I'll put glue on because, of course, washi tape isn't supposed to hold anything. For at least not for a long period of time, so I always give a little bit of glue. There we go. So you don't have these sharp staples in there. You can do it from inside or from the outside, as I did. It doesn't matter. Again, I made one signature where I put them on the outside and then put the washi tape on after. Perfectly all right. Do whatever you feel is easiest. So I have, as I said, 6 signatures. You can have 12 signatures if you want, or 25. This one is really, it doesn't matter how many you have. I'm just going to use this as notebooks. I made one. This is the second one I'm making. I made one that is about half size, small one, so I'll put that in my bag and use that as a note to myself book. And it is so cute. I'll show you in the end. I want this as the front. Of course, you need to make sure that your papers, if they have a certain direction, that they're all the same. This one is upside down. See, I have this I can use as a pocket, so I want that like that. Let's see what we got here. This one doesn't really matter. Number 3, I want that at the back. 4. I think, yeah, why not? And 5, I think, yeah. That is going this way. And number 6, that should be hopefully the right way. Yeah, I was lucky this time. I actually checked before I put them together. 2, 4, 6 signatures. So I'll start from the back. Basically, it's you glue them together, the first page and the last page. Oh. Just glue the whole thing together. So it couldn't be easier. And you want, before you put glue on, of course, you want to make sure that they don't have to be the same size. But if they're not the same size, you put glue on the smallest of them. Again, just to make it easy. I think I will have a little piece of paper down there so I don't get glue all over the book. Or at least not where it's not supposed to be. And I already forgot a very important thing, which is hang on, I need a wet wipe. Try not to put glue, oh excuse me, try not to put glue at the out on the very edge, because we'll have this as a kind of, what's it called, buffer, I don't know. But as you fill your pages, I've explained that before when I made the paperback journals. When you fill them, of course, they expand, so it just gives you more space if you leave the outer edge. I'll show you in a minute. What I mean. There we go. And just make sure that they are, let's get rid of that for now. That they are a bit straight here. See, they need to be flush. Yeah, so what I mean is don't put glue all the way to the edge, because you have a little bit of wiggle room here. So when you fill if you want to fill it with pockets and all the stuff that I normally fill my journals with, it gives you more space instead of like this, where it's almost already a gator mouth. You have a bit more space when you don't put it right to the edge. Just about a centimeter, I think, should be enough. Here we have this. As you can see, that's very small, but that doesn't matter. We will put the glue on, the small one, and I'll just put it up to the washi tape here. That'll be fine. And of course the first page and the last page, you don't want anything. As you can see, I've made a fold here. You don't want that on the other side, obviously. So just make sure that those 2 pages are free of anything funny. There we go. I'll put this on around here. Make sure it goes right up to the edge here. Like that. See, that was 3 already. Where is it? There we go. And of course, just make sure that you don't get glue outside or stick the other pages. I think this is okay. And this one. So, as you can see here, this one is the smallest, but here it's longer. So I will just make a mental note. It's about just under a centimeter there. So I won't put the glue all the way to the edge here, and I won't put it all the way to the edge again, just up to the washi tape. I'll just give this a little trim here, like that. Yeah, but I will put the glue on this one, and again, just not on the very edge of it. There we go. And it's much easier when you don't have that one in there. See, let's try it this way, because obviously you want it also to fit with the rest of the signatures. I need that a little bit out there. Oops. Like that. But this is, yeah, it's basically almost the same as when I made the paperback journals. Only here I'm gluing the whole page down. Instead of when I made the paperback journals, I used to make this as a pocket. You can do that if you want to, but I think it's better if there's a bit more hold. Do I have 5 already? No, I only have, yeah, okay. This is the, there we go. Put the glue on the smaller side. Leave a little bit on the inside. And put it on here. And just check that it's good. Where are we? There we are. Are we? There we are. See, I did get a little bit of glue on that one. Doesn't matter. As long as you check. And the last one. The one I'll use as my front. We're not supposed to make a cover for this one. And I'll explain in a minute why. Because that's where the good stuff happens. There we go. Better remember to put this on. I usually forget. Put that on. Line it up. And there we have it. So as you can see, you have a lot more room here at the back. So you put loads of fun stuff in. Of course, you can choose to put something really nice on the front. You can decorate the front or the back, or the back make a closure, but it doesn't really have a cover, and that is because, and I can show you much easier on the little one I made, because this isn't very thick. It's only 6 signatures and there's only 6 pages in each. So, but still, there's a lot of space in here. But I want to show you this one that I made. And I found that I could use my belt. I have a video for this one. I'll show you. I also have a video for the heart. I will put that up. I thought that would fit nicely there. But that wasn't the brilliant thing about this one. As you know, see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 signatures. And I think I have 8. I wasn't very precise, but it's about 6, 7, 8 pages in each signature. But as you know, first page, when you want to write on that, it's awkward. So you either use something to put under, but since this is a notebook, when you're out and about, you don't have happen to have something that you can put under normally. So when you want to write on the first page, you just stand it up, find the middle-ish, and it's completely flat. So this is the first page, and I think this is totally brilliant. It doesn't matter where in the book you write. If it's awkward to write on this page or that page, just do this, and it's completely flat. Isn't that fantastic? I think this this way of doing a junk journal is just brilliant, because you will never get that awkward page where you can't write or do anything, because it's just like the last one. A book as small as this, it'll just fall over, or you'll have to write here, and I'm left-handed, so I can't do anything with this one unless you want to do it like that and write like that. You could do that, of course, but it's much easier to find where you think it fits, and it's completely flat. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing. And with this one, I just put a little lace on here. I didn't decorate very much here because I wanted to use this. Put fabric on and lace on the back. But of course you can decorate to your heart's content. Just leave the spine, no spine whatsoever. And as you can see, you can have a lot of things going on here. Oh, I think I got a bit too close here. I may have forgot to do what I just showed you to do. Doesn't matter. But actually, you know, I counted the pages, and if you count front to back page, I've actually got 520 pages in here. You wouldn't believe that, would you? So I can make a lot of notes in this one. And as you can see, I really used my scraps here. Absolutely went crazy and mixed it up. There's bit of cardstock, there's wrapping paper, there's, yeah, all sort, book pages, napkins, everything I could find. Scrapbook paper, music sheets. So yeah, I really went all, oh, I got fabric, forgot that. Even I went all in on this one. Took all my little awkward scraps and just stapled them all. I didn't do the pamphlet stitch in this one, I stapled everything. So I'll put washi tape on as I go when I get to it. See, there's just loads and loads and loads of space here. And of course, as I said, you can decorate and you can use or make the closure you want. It's just like a normal journal, just without a cover. So it's a naked one, basically. But that's where the magic happens when you want to write in it, of course, as I showed you. I think it's amazing. I don't know why I think it's so amazing, because it's very simple, actually. But yeah, I think this is going to be my new favorite. And again, as you can see, it doesn't matter how many signatures you can have them to out here. You can have 25 signatures. And it doesn't matter where you want to write in it. Again, completely flat. It's so easy to work in this one. I'll stop. You get it. I know. You know, when you find something that you think is just amazing, some people look at you and think, why is that so amazing? I can't see it. But I think it is. So that's what matters. That was it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little journal. And as you can see, you've done it 1,000 times before. It's just put together a little bit different. So this is an easy one. I hope you'll try. And if nothing else, you will get to use up your stash. I know you have it. Your stash of scrap pieces. We all have them. That's it. I will leave you and you will go and make a journal. Bye.